Monday, and I said on my Instagram last week that I was gonna post a YouTube video every Monday. I was planning on filming a cover, and then I got strep throat, so I can't sing. And I also have a cold, so I can't breathe through my nose at all. So if I have a really annoying voice right now, I apologize, but you're just gonna have to suck it up. So since I can't sing, and I'm like super sick, and I have to post a video, I thought I would do a plant tour. I can't stop buying them, like it's become a problem, and I am running out of space in my room because I have too many. I've been wanting to do this video for a long time, but I know like people mostly just want to see covers, so I haven't gotten around to it, but I thought today was a good opportunity since I can't breathe or sing or speak properly. So anyways, I'm gonna start now. So my first plant is this plant. This is a little parlor pump. I bought this plant I think when I was at camp. I really wanted like a big massive palm tree, but like I said, I have a tiny room, so I don't have space for that. So I got this one instead, and it's really cute. I think I got it from like Walmart or something. She's doing well, actually. She's putting out like a lot of new frogs is what they're called. I don't know. There's a dead leaf that just died, which is a little sad, but oh well. She's fine. The next plant I have is this guy here. This is a Myrtus communis. Myrtus. It's pronounced Myrtus, like a myrtle tree. I think that that's the plant's name. That's what it was labeled as, but I googled it and it doesn't really look like it's that plant. It's just like a little tree, and I think it's so cute, and I wanted to buy a bonsai tree really badly. They're really expensive and kind of like high maintenance. Like you don't water them, like you have to soak them in water, and I think that's like really extra because I just want to like wake up and water my plants and like call it a day. So I got this. It's not a bonsai, it's still cute. It's just like a little tree. Like that's all I've ever wanted is like a tiny little tree. I haven't trimmed it yet because it's not like growing too much out of shape. Like I'm kind of scared to like trim it, so I'm kind of putting it off. But like it's not like it's crazy, like it's still like a circle, but whatever. The next plant I have is this guy. So this is a Stromanth Triostar, I believe is how you pronounce it. I love this plant. I think it's like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my whole life. It has like this really cool variegation, and then like pink leaves, like the back of the leaf is pink. And I just had to repot it because it was in a pot that was like this size. The roots were like literally busting out of it, so I had to repot it into this one. The next plant that I have is this. I believe this is called an umbrella tree. It's like growing like a lot. You can see the tiny baby here. It's a cool plant, but I'm not like obsessed with it, but it's like it's pretty fun. So my next plant, this one I think is so cute. This is a Fittonia or a nerve plant. When I bought this plant, I wasn't aware that it grew these really tall like things, but now like you can see they're flowering. They're not super pretty flowers, but you know, it does the job. The flowers are kind of annoying because like they bloom for like a day and then they fall off and it makes a mess everywhere. I bought this at the Kiddos too. It was probably like $2. This is a newer addition to my plant family. This is just some ivy. I don't know exactly what kind of ivy this is or what it's called, but it's like a very common ivy. They grow really fast. They're really easy to like maintain. It's not gonna start like drooping anytime soon because it's still a baby, but it is like when I got it, it was like this tall. Anyways, it's cute. When it gets big, I'm gonna hang it somewhere. That's that. I also bought this plant the same day I bought that ivy, and it is a prayer plant. The leaves like sometimes make me nervous because like this one here, like this little one grows like downwards. Maybe that's just how the plant works, like it's growing with its leaves down. It's doing well. None of the leaves are dying. It is putting out one new leaf right now. Oh my gosh, it's putting 2 new leaves out. Oh my god, so cute. It was like $2 in some places. It was like under $3. And this is my next plant. I don't actually remember what this is called. It's some kind of fig. I don't know what kind. It's very cute. It's variegated, which like I didn't like variegated plants when I first became a plant mom. Variegation is just like the white part on the leaf. I think it's just it's a cute little plant. All of these plants are gonna be massive one day and I'm not gonna have space for them. It's been growing really quickly. It's been like cold and like nasty here, but the plants are still doing really well, so I'm not mad about it. Anyways, that's that for this plant. So this is a zebra plant. It was also an impulse buy, just like all of my other plants. If you give them the right conditions, they flower, which I think is really cute because that's always a nice surprise. This was $4.99. This was like one of the more expensive plants and it was only $5. Moving on to the next plant. My next two plants are the same plant, so I'm showing them at the same time. These are some variegated ivy plants. This one is like growing so long. They are like low sun. All of my plants are low light, which I want to add. I don't get a lot of direct sun. So they're all low light, low maintenance plants. I know that some plants that are variegated need a little bit more sunlight because if they don't get enough, the little white bits on their leaves will disappear and they'll turn green. And this stem is like getting so long. When I bought it, it was like to here. I have one more plant. It is a plantain lily or a hosta. I also bought this plant at camp and I named it Alexis, which like if you went to camp you'll know why I named it Alexis. It does bloom little purple lilies. They're very common plants. Like I see them all the time in people's front yards and in their gardens. Like they're very common plants to find. I lied, that's not my last plant. My last plant is my favorite plant. I know that moms aren't supposed to have a favorite child, but this is my favorite plant, hands down. This is my pride and joy. I love this plant. This is my Alocasia Polly or Alocasia Amazonica. I don't actually know. It was labeled as an Alocasia Polly. Some people call it an Alocasia Amazonica. They're the same plant. Dog, I love this plant. Like I love this plant. Like, oh, I love this plant more than I love myself. It just put out this massive, you'll see, this massive leaf here was its most recent leaf and is literally the tallest and biggest leaf on this whole plant. So alocasias are by far my favorite plant. Any alocasia other than an Alocasia Polly is really, really, really hard to find. I am desperate to find an Alocasia Black Velvet or an Alocasia Frydek. I love this plant. Like, I love it. Like, I'm obsessed with it. I think it's like the most beautiful thing on the whole planet. So that's the end of my plant tour. This plant is staying in the outro because it's like my favorite thing in the world. So that's it for my plant tour. I hope you liked it. I hope you're not bored by it, even though you probably are. I don't know, I like watching plant tours. A lot of my friends are plant moms. Yeah. Anyways, this is the first like talking video I've ever done on YouTube, which is like kind of fun. But if you liked it, subscribe and like the video, and you can follow my Instagram and my Snapchat and my Twitter. I'll put it all in the description. And go watch my last video and whatever else, and turn on your notifications and all the YouTube stuff that I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I will see you next Monday.